Clemson, South Carolina, home to the Tigers since 1945. Today, a clash between a couple of ACC rivals in a game that could have big-time implications for the rest of the season. As we'll see, the Pittsburgh Panthers taking on the winners of 8 straight, the Clemson Tigers. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we're ready to tee it up. Clemson will kick off to get us underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. So the Pitt Panthers will be in a hole thanks to that short return. And there he is. To this team's fans, he is a heroic figure. He is the guy who can lead them to the promised land.
This guy has been in big games, in big moments, and he's delivered for his football team. It never seems like a situation is just too big.
Fires into traffic, intercepted. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson!
I mean, you talk about coming out of the defense and setting the tone and letting them know it's going to be a long game. Let's do this. How about a pick 6 on the first possession? Nice job by the defense coming out and striking first in this ball game.
Getting set for the point after. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick 6. And he takes this from inside the 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to turn the page here. And
into double coverage, and he picked it off. Oh, the quick spin move. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And that's why as quarterbacks you cannot telegraph the pass. You cannot stare down your receivers because these defenders, they're watching. And that defender knew exactly where the QB was going with that football, and that's why he picked it off.
Couldn't order better field position for this offense. From the gun, running back on the move. Pulled down after a pickup of 4 to the 27. Clemson is quick to the line. From the gun, the ground game. They make the stop, give him 3 yards on the carry. Ball's at the 24. Here comes 3rd and short from the 24, and this offense does not want to send out the field goal unit. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. Clemson will come to the line with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Tigers.
And they just keep feeding it to their workhorse back to open this game. Great job in the open field. He's got tremendous vision. He can make people miss. You saw all of that on display here in the opening drive.
And here's the return. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into the way.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Coming after it. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
I think a big part of the formula to this team's success is their ability to get after the quarterback. In game 1, they had 6 sacks and obviously won that football game. They know coming into this one today, they have got to be able to get after the quarterback, and they're off to a great start.
He'll try to do it himself. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack. Pitt will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. First boot of the day is on its way. He was called on 3 times in that loss last week. Bringing it back, it's Smith. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Paul.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Comes out throwing on first down. Unloads to the right. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. Here they come to try it again on 2nd and 10 from the 29. Out of the gun, the inside give.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
Powers through the defender. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. Going up top on first down. Finds his big tight end. Touchdown, Tigers. A great catch and run for 6. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? You see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
It's a draw. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. Pitt will have to boot this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He gets it away from his own end zone. And the returner goes down. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. From the shotgun, they'll run it. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on first down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good second down.
A shot toward the end zone. And a penalty flag comes in as that one falls incomplete, but this is going to be a positive play for the offense. Defense with pass interference coming.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. You simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Going for it all. And they can't quite hook up trying to make a completion in the back corner of the end zone.
And that's just a huge missed opportunity on offense. QB missed his guy wide open in the end zone. You might not get another clean look like that in the rest of this game.
On the move, he fires. A beautifully placed ball to the outside and the toe drag for the big pickup. Clemson jumps to the line. He'll set up to throw. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted.
And that's got to feel good, and that's a play this young man is never going to forget. His first interception of the season. Great job reading the QB's eyes and getting to the football.
Off the play fake. Swings it out to his running back. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. Bought a little time, lets it go. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. Short fields make successful offenses, just what they want here. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. He's going to pass. It's complete. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. The receiver's telling the quarterback what they see. Wants to go up top. Still looking, on the move. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson. They'll try to add another to their lead. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. On the run from inside his own 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. Maybe they learned something from their opening script of plays, David, but other than that, this has been an abject disaster.
And I think they learned what not to do. I mean, this has been an abject disaster. They haven't done anything right, offense, defense. Problem with this one's ugly, and it's still early.
Yeah, I'd normally say, well, it's first quarter, just don't worry about it, there's time, but this is the worst start you possibly could have had. So they need to score a touchdown right here.
Makes the stop at the 30, but a big 15-yard pickup gets him out of trouble. Handoff to the single back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, we know this offense obviously really struggled there last time out. They knew coming into this one they would have to be better at running the football, and that just has not happened in this game. They're simply not physical enough offensively at this point.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Fires to the big fella. Still running at the 40. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. The Panthers are moving quickly down the field. They'll try it over the left side. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
Hey, 5 to 6 yards a pop. I don't know if you guys are really good at math, but that usually equals a first down every couple carries. So don't forget about the run game. Keep them honest, pound that rock.
One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? Looking to throw for it. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Pittsburgh going to work with a fresh set of downs. They go to the ground. And he slips the first defender and picks up a handful of yards. That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. A strike downfield. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. From the red zone, looking for a space. He makes the connection. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle here, looking for a path to the end zone. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. 3rd and goal from way back there. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. He's now up to 52 yards on the ground in this one, and now sets his sights on a 1,000-yard season. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down. Clemson is quick to the line. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. At midfield, he's got room. Running toward the tape. Inside the 10. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Tigers.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more...
Just keeps moving. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver shows motion. Give to the back. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that second down really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
Throws for the tight end. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. Didn't get a chance to show off those running skills, but he gives him the ball at the 29-yard line. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Fires to the tight end. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Now on first down for this offense. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. The play action fake. He lobs one high down the left side. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. They'll try to get it through the air. Looking down the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. Clemson set up with another first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Blasted as he lets it go. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it first and goal. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. He wants to throw it. Fires into the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. He'll try to dial up a better one this time on second and goal from the 5. Back to the air one more time. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? Third and goal, where the strong come through. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. The snap sets up to throw. He's got it in the end zone! Touchdown, Clemson!
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. We're taking shots. We need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Trying to get to him. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play.
It's so nice when you know it's third and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
He only needs a sliver of daylight. He's going to get loose. What a return there. Found a little running room and put his team in great position. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Quick pass on the jet motion. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
Hold open.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Here comes the offense on second down. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Touch pass on the run. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Clemson jumps to the line. Quick pass on the fly motion. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Tiger! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board. And the extra point was good. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the scoring play comes on a touchdown pass from 22 yards out. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot. You got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Give to the running back. Fights off a defender. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
Listen, in these situations, it's so hard to push the ball down the field because the defense is playing pass. We bring in more DBs. We're dropping deep.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Quickly gets back on top of it and prevents a turnover. Pitt will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Oh, and he's able to get back on top of it just in the nick of time. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. This has been an impressive first half, and Jesse, they love nothing. He lofts one down the sideline. Oh, did he toast the coverage? Got it deep downfield. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Tigers.
Yeah, coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Line gets set, first down. They're going to throw it to start the drive. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. They'll line up for a second down play. He's looking to throw. He's going for a big play downfield. And his 5th interception of the game, a miracle they haven't pulled him yet. No real chance on the return, but they've got it at the 34. All wideouts, no backs. They'll throw it on first down. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson. He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So see, quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. He's looking to throw. Flips it out to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
Let's see if he can find some room behind the left tackle. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Makes a move. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. They're already in field goal range, but Jesse, they want to be aggressive, but they can't take a negative play.
Well, the play caller's got to look up and down his sheet here to find a shot to the end zone, David. Be aggressive and see if you can get a touchdown late.
While knowing that I've got 3 in my back pocket. Don't force the ball into a bad situation, but we're definitely trying to get a touchdown.
On the move. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. Clemson is quick to the line. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. And it's going to be batted down. They'll turn it over on downs.
I love when defenses are smart enough to swat the ball down. Don't go for the pick, especially on 4th down. They knock it down. You get the ball anyways. Nice job by the defender.
Had enough, they'll take a knee and wrap up this first half. Jump the gun just a bit, and we've got a false start.
False start. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. First down here for the offense. Content with what they have, the quarterback takes a knee. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Pitt will try to boot this thing deep to start the second half. So much for the touchback. Here he comes. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The offense lining up for a first down play. Trying to start the drive with a pass. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Catch inside the 25. Touchdown, Tigers. And the beatdown has ensued.
And how about that? His second receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense. Number 3 is coming soon.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. Quarterback on the keeper. Across the 25, he's got room. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down.
Well, this is one of the fastest quarterbacks in college football, and that's why the option's a good idea, because if he can get out in space and he has a chance to get downfield, he is really difficult to tackle.
And the quarterback is snowed under.
I think this quarterback now at this point is looking over to the sideline saying, hey, can we just not throw it anymore? I mean, my guys, they can't block for me. I've got no chance back here. We need to just run the ball from this point on.
Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch.
And the pass hits, picked off. Taking it the other way. He's inside the 40. He's at the 20. He's out of bounds at the 6-yard line. Get the ball back and put your offense in business. And the sudden change. For this defense as it's 1st and goal. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Pulled down for the tackle.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
And the defense gets to him, but not before he reaches the 2. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd. Touchdown, Clemson! And the route is on.
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
And with the extra point, they pushed the lead out a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Ball State is currently ahead in this one, but let's remember, this program has just one bowl win all time, so nothing is a given in Muncie. They're up by a field goal over Buffalo. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Gets it to the back. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose.
Ooh, offense really lucky there. Ball on the ground. Everybody's trying to make a scramble for it, and it just goes out of bounds. So the offense lucky to maintain possession.
Going to try to get it himself. Short gain on the play before he slides. Pitt will have to boot this one away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Running it back, it's Smith. He's got great speed. The speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on display in that sweet return there. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. They'll leave it with him. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. Clemson jumps to the line. From the gun, the running back has it. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Turning to the running game on 1st and goal. Pushes ahead for 2 to the 7-yard line. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Huge play in the red zone. 3rd and goal coming up. Out of the gun to give to the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And you've got to think there's 11 guys on defense right now keying in on this running back. They've watched the tape. They've seen this guy gash defense.
Touchdown, Tigers! And the stomping has commenced. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
And the returner will be brought down. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really, really quickly. They need to put something together here, Palmer.
Yeah, David, bad execution.
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. He'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. He's looking to throw. Release to the back. It's on target and complete. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
You know, it's hard enough just to catch passes in college football, but to do it while also being cognizant of where you are in the field and making sure you get a foot down inbounds, that's really impressive.
Got his man in the middle. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. And the Panthers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. Dances away to buy time. Quarterback tried to scramble around for a while, but the defense able to bring him down.
That defender was not fooled at all by the play action. He never thought the offense was running the football. He had his ears pinned back, used his speed.
And it's intercepted. He tried to set up the screen, and the defense was right there. And the offense makes the tackle in frustration after the interception. Drive comes up empty, and it's a turnover. Wide out in motion. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain.
Hold it. Offense.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. And this, my friend, is what you call advantageous field position. Starting the drive with a 1st and goal. Here's the handoff. They make the stop, and they give up 5 yards on the run. It's down to the 11. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. It's still 3rd and goal. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Working the middle, it's complete. And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening.
Well, it's a nice job by the tight end there. He's patient. He fights his way through all the traffic in the middle of the field, running that drag route, making it an easy completion for the quarterback.
And, oh, look at this. The kicker's going to run it. And I guess they thought they'd find the field goal block team napping. They were wide awake, and they come up with the stop. It's nice to be a riverboat gambler and all, but man, oh man, when it goes against you, it can be ugly. Off-play action on 1st down. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. Hoping to find one that works this time on 2nd down from the 7. The give on the inside. Shoots through that hole and picks up 5. He's out to the 11. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Lofts one high and deep. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Going the other way, and he's got room. The 40. He's at the 40. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And that's just excellent cover. Big cover 1, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board. You still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open. And if I'm the QB man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He showed it all there. A little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the 1st down. Clemson now operating in the red zone. The run from the shotgun. Not a lot of room down here. He's able to pick up 2. It's down at the 12. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They'll give him 4 yards on the carry. It's down at the 8-yard line. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. They've changed ends of the field, now facing 3rd down as they go back to work. From the gun, wants to pass. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. The Tigers come to the line in the hurry-up. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He's got it. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down.
This is so a Jesse Palmer. Exactly what he would do. Continue to put the foot on the accelerator, try to rub it in. Can't win by enough. Got to look good in the polls. This is your kind of offense, Palmer.
Plows through the defense. That's a way to get some breathing room. He's got 5 out to the 9-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The corners are walked up tight. Throws to the back. He's got it. And he's ruled down right there, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. 1st and 10 from their own 17. He's looking to throw it. Pressure coming. And here's a fumble way behind the line. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster? The drive continues after that fumble scare sent the offensive coordinator's blood pressure into orbit. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Quarterback now breaking the field. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit.
This quarterback doing a lot of good decision-making on that last play. First off, nice job extending, but then understanding what the coverage was, understanding nobody's open, and then going, hey, look, I can go get this myself, and finally, not only am I going to get this first down, I'm going to take care of myself, too. I'm going to slide. I practiced this.
And they got him for the sack.
Man, I've been there before as a quarterback. Sometimes you just wish the game would already be over, right? You've had nothing go your way all game long. You're trailing late. They're still getting sacks. And you just want to go back to the locker room. You want to get in the ice tub and start healing for next week.
They'll try to put it in drive this time on 2nd down from the 22. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack.
I know this defense came into this game hoping to get pressure on the quarterback, but I don't know in their wildest dreams if they ever thought it was going to look this good. I lost track at 5 sacks. They have been all over this quarterback today.
He hurls one deep down the left side. And it's picked off for the 4th time today.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's a pass, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Have them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Handoff from the gun. Shakes off the tackler. And that stiff arm is a weapon for this runner. He uses it and picks up a first down. They're going to go right back to him on first down.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Clemson is quick to the line. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he finds his way out of bounds real close to the goal line there, knocking on the door. They moved him forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Little touch pass to the receiver. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough. And now the offense faces 3rd and goal. And he's just run out of bounds, maybe living to fight another day there. It'll be a loss on the play. So on 4th and goal, already with the lead, but they'll try to salt this thing away with a touchdown. He will not get there. They'll turn it over on downs, and that leaves the door open. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. Looking for a productive play on first down. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Fires to the middle. Got his man downfield. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Trying to find his man on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
You see an incompletion there. I think a big reason why this team is in such a hole right now in the fourth quarter is they have just not been able to find the explosive plays throwing the ball. And you got to wonder at this point, is it too little too late?
Let's see if they go back to the air on second down. He's looking to throw. Working that left side now. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
On third and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass.
The name of the game is protecting your quarterback. He can't have success with complete passes on his back. Let's get the quick passing game going, maybe hand the football off. But whatever we're doing, let's go the opposite direction.
Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call.
Hold it, offense.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Line gets set, first down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. Second down coming up. Handoff to the lone back. They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28. And the Tigers in the hurry up. Leaves it with the back. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down.
Hold it, offense.
So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. Ran through the contact, and he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. Boy, I really wasn't expecting a run there. Most teams in that situation look for the quick pass to pick up the first down.
No doubt, because you drop your quarterback, you can throw the ball really quickly, or he can take off and run the football. So a little bit more one-dimensional when you run the football, but if you do it successfully, it works. If nobody says anything, it goes.
I think a big key in this team's success today has been their ability to run the football. They've been able to just hand it off and go churn out yards. They've had this defense on their heels all game long. It's given them a big cushion in this game so far. Let's see if they can keep it up.
The give to the tailback. And that's a very productive first down play in bringing up 2nd and 3. We reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain. Ball's at the 27. It's 3rd and short. Can they avoid making that 4th down decision? Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down.
Yeah, they've had a day, and it's the complete and total offense. They got the ground going, and obviously this is why you see him. You're going to feature him because he can churn those legs, get those extra yards, but they've had balance, throwing for touchdowns. Like, this offense has been very complete today, and that's why they're winning so big.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. They'll go to the ground. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down. The Tigers will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's looking to throw. Fires to the tight end. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Well, they've gotten it down to the 3, but now it's 3rd and goal. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, the defense finally able to make a play, getting a tackle for loss. They haven't had many of those today because...
And they fake it. He wants to throw. They go. The pressure got home, and the defense makes sure this drive comes up empty. You want to be bold and daring, but sometimes you got to know when to just take the 3. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. At this point, it really hasn't been your best day. Just try to find something to build on here at the end, David.
Just try to keep fighting. Show your kids you're going to keep fighting. Keep throwing the football. Try to get some points up. Palmer, points have been at a premium. They haven't scored very much, but keep fighting, man.
Yeah, and just, try to find things to build off of for next week as well, right? I mean, it's all about continuing to improve week in and week out. So whether that's identifying playmakers or just seeing what you can come up with here at the end of this game and not quitting.
They're trying to get to it.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man, doing everything great. Just, you can tell they were dialed into what was going on, and now just throw another sack in the equation, hitting the quarterback, being disruptive. They've been all over the field.
He'll call for the fair catch here. A first down for the offense. From the shotgun, the inside give. And a decent gain there before the defense makes a stop. Timeout is called, and the clock is down to 8. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the first down. Timeout on the field, and 4 ticks left to go. He'll come out throwing on first down. Finds his tight end. And that will be the final play as the clock strikes 0